Well, we are tracking the Great Lakes ice coverage, and we are continuing to see the declining over the years. And this year, definitely one of those record years where we're seeing a low ice coverage all across the Great Lakes since we started the 2024 season. So, of course, as we take a look at least the Great Lakes right now at a satellite view, Lake Erie ice cover pretty much down to 0% coverage out there in Lake Erie ice cover. And this is the latest satellite view of it. Of course, as we go up to Lake Ontario, same case, just around 0.8% of ice cover. Of course, the other Great Lakes we're talking about, Lake Huron, actually one of the higher percentages we're seeing, but still a low percentage, only 5% of ice coverage on Lake Huron. Go over to Lake Michigan, yeah, about a 2% chance. But due to Lake Michigan, though, one thing about this lake, yeah, it is very deep. So with those deeper lakes, it'd be typically kind of hard for that ice to form over those deeper than shallow lakes like Lake Erie, which is a shallow lake, and that one kind of easier to form with that ice. Of course, we'll bring you up to Lake Superior, where that's about a 2% at least of ice cover for it today and up to date at this point. And look at the Great Lakes ice cover overall. Well, normal, yeah, we're nearly seeing 6% or at least 60% of ice cover by mid-February, but right now, we're only at 3.9%. And just of yesterday, that was actually the lowest percentage in February ever recorded. So likely still seeing well below average ice cover across the Great Lakes. Now, we're continuing to see that declining ice each and every year. And as we look at it, yeah, we see that percentage around 60%. We're all the way down to 40%. So yeah, still seeing that Great Lakes ice cover continue to drop and drop due to that global warming and just those warmer conditions across all of the Great Lakes. And we're talking also some fewer frozen days as well. Typically, we saw right around 100 frozen days. We have seen this drop off of Lake Erie. So we're about almost 30 days behind, or at least 30 days we're not seeing with that Lake Erie ice cover for the last at least 40 to 50 years. I'm meteorologist Matt Willoughby for W2O 11.